I'm going to assume that if you've clicked on a video on YouTube labelled NaNoWriMo 2017 prep video or something similar, that you know what NaNoWriMo is. But just in case, NaNoWriMo, you have 30 days to write a short novel consisting of at least 50,000 words. This is my third year doing NaNoWriMo. I successfully completed it in 2015 and 2016. 2016 I did a whole video thing for, so I'll put a link to that in the description. This year I'm going to be converting a trilogy of scripts that I wrote several years ago now that I want to turn into an actual story. So the thing is, I went through a period of writing scripts for short films, but they never actually got produced or made. So they've just been sat on my computer doing nothing. These are the scripts that I'll be using for source material for this year's NaNoWriMo. There are 120 pages of script here that I've printed double-sided that I'll have to go through before the beginning of November in order to find the story that I actually want to tell. Last year, if you look at the videos, you see that I get slightly annoyed at myself because I've spent like several days not actually writing, just going out and having fun. And then I recently realised that I don't need to worry about that. If I can still write a 65,000 word novel in a month and still have like 3, 4, maybe 5 days where I don't actually write anything, I can be okay with that. So this year I'm going to try and be more sociable, go out more. I've got a wedding to go to, fireworks nights, that kind of thing. That's the thing about NaNoWriMo. The idea is that you're going to be sitting down and just typing. But you need to go outside, you need to interact with other people in order to, I don't know, get stories in your head, be a bit more inspired by it. I mean, you could meet someone new, have a random conversation, and something quite small they said could just throw your story off completely and send it in a new interesting direction you never even considered. So you need to go out and still socialise whilst trying to type about, well, I try and aim for 1,700 to 1,800 words a day in order to overshoot the target. The end result for this year's NaNoWriMo is that I'm going to finish it, leave it for a few weeks, edit it as I have done previously. I'll probably use Blurb to print out copies of it and then send it to my friends who I kind of forcibly put into I called it Richard's Book Club. Essentially, I'm going to write stories for NaNoWriMo or short stories every now and again. I will make sure they're complete, I will make sure that they're good, and then I will get them printed and I'll just post them out to people. So there are a few of my friends who are going to get a surprise book throughout next year. Maybe 1 or 2. I don't know yet, it just depends how much I write. Last year I recorded a video every day that I put up every week on YouTube, and I think I'll carry that on for this year just to show progress throughout the novel. The videos are probably going to be shorter though, because I want to spend less time on the videos and more time on the writing, if I'm going to be spending more time actually going out and having fun. That's the plan for 2017's NaNoWriMo. Write a novel, be sociable, make something that I'd want my friends to read. I was going to use part of this video to talk about the story of the scripts that I'm writing, but my experience from last year says that that could just completely change. I mean, last year's novel, The AZ Chronicles, was a zombie comedy script that I wrote for my younger brother, starring him and his friends, and I changed one little thing at the beginning of the script to make the story a bit more interesting, and I basically had to throw the script out the window and play it by ear. So there's no point describing what this year's story is going to be, as it could change in the moment. I mean, if you want to read it at the end of it, give me a shout, I'll send you the PDF. But for now, that's it, that's the prep video. Videos will start first week in November to show how I'm progressing. And hopefully I'll finish this NaNoWriMo to make it 3 years in a row.